You are now listening to 15 Minutes of Fame Radio.
Let's go!
So, last thing I want to ask, Nome 12.
Nigga said 9. Was I on Nome 9? No, I wasn't on 9. I was on 8.
Vegas?
I was on 8.
Nah, Nome 7 was Vegas.
No, that's Summer Madness. Come on.
What was Vegas?
Summer Madness. No,
Summer
was
Madness
in
7. Okay. Well, I was 7, right? I was right?
You wasn't right about that.
The 7 was right. Nome 12, Houston.
Yeah.
4 battles already announced.
5.
Well, 5
They
after
announced the whole
today.
card. They got the
Yeah,
flag
5.
with
There's
the whole
only one
card.
that's left.
I don't know about
Well,
that,
no,
baby.
that is, bro.
Look at Nancy.
The
Well,
four,
about that.
4 we do know, I saw on Caffeine today when they had the UM5.
Yeah. 5.
Can we talk about that?
Yeah.
Is it 5?
It's 5.
Well, because of the
With the
tournament.
UN battle, yeah.
Right,
It's 5,
right.
you know?
Let's start with the tournament. Let's start with JC versus
Nigga, you don't know Swamp?
Swamp.
You don't know
I
Swamp
knew
is
it was
in there?
Swamp. I was like,
Fuck is
God
wrong
damn.
with you, nigga?
Because all of the battles we watched today, I forgot which
Thought it was
ones.
late?
No, I thought which one. I forgot which ones was actually the tournament and
Oh,
which
okay,
ones
okay.
was the one-offs. That's what was fucking me up. JC versus Swamp is gonna set off Nome. Y'all saw the tournament. Y'all watched the whole tournament. Who do y'all think is gonna win that battle between those two guys?
I think JC. I just think JC's conditioning for battling every 2 weeks is just beyond.
That's normal for him.
Yeah, beyond
Yeah.
normal for him. I think he battled a tougher opponent, and he's just built. He's just built for that.
Water.
Yeah.
3.
He's really like built for this. So I think Swamp is doing excellent in the tournament, like super excellent in the tournament. But I just don't know if I don't know if that's gonna withstand the punch JC hits hard. You know what I'm
And
saying?
he went crazy.
Yeah, and I had said it from the get go. JC was my pick.
Yeah.
To win it all from the beginning?
Yeah.
Okay.
How about you?
For me, yeah, I'm gonna go with JC. Like, I'm never the type to go against what's been working and what's the obvious and what's the safe bet. Like, I've seen JC time and time again before was a such thing as any battle rap tournament when it was just hustling. Like, yo, it's certain niggas that can go out there every week, 4 times a month. When it was DNA going out there every week battling, when it was Cortez going out there every week battling, when it was Charlie Clips, when it was Math, it was JC. You feel me? So this is 8 years ago, 9 years ago. This is a guy I was on the road with a lot of times that I pop up there. We not the best of friends, but you know what I mean?
He
We
was always
cordial.
around.
And every time I'm there, I see him on the card. And I see him flawless. So, you know what I mean? And
Still doing what he did today, like as if he
yeah,
ain't been-
like it's 10 years
He
ago.
had no
Facts.
walk in the park today. He had a fight today.
He had a
Facts.
fight today, and
Facts.
you know what I
He
mean?
went crazy.
He fought. He went crazy, and he went crazy in his last battle in the tournament, and he went crazy in his first. So it's like, you know what I mean? Why would I go against that, knowing that I seen this guy do this shit almost for a decade on the same level and never take a day off? You know what I mean? And it being 100K, why the fuck would he take a day off now? With it being Nome 12, why the fuck would he take a day off? Shout out to Swamp though. You know what I mean? It's a true underdog story. So if he was to walk away with it, I wouldn't be mad because, you know what I mean, nobody expected him to come from that bracket with a Rum Nitty
Yep.
or a
And
Fonz or a Real Sick on the same side as that bracket, and you pick Swamp. Nobody's picking that. Everybody that made a bet on that bracket is fucked up. With them 4 names that I just said, you figure one of them walk away to Nome, but Swamp is there. So I don't take nothing away from him, but, you know, it's just one of them situations where you're going against a guy that if you put $100 on him 9 times out of 10, you get your $100 back, which is JC. So, you know what I mean? I got JC, but I wouldn't be surprised if Swamp did the impossible because he's done it the whole tournament.
Did it versus Rum Nitty, right? How about the first announcement was T-Top versus Tay Rock.
I got T-Top.
Just like that. Any particular reason?
I just think T-Top is gonna just. I don't know. I think Rock is Rock. So you know what I mean. I wouldn't be surprised, but I just got T-Top.
Okay. How about You.
I got T-Top. Shout out to Rock, that's my guy. But I got T-Top for the simple fact, he's a little more surgical. You know what I mean? It's
He's gonna really attack certain.
it's
things
preference. You know what I mean? You got certain battle rappers that just want the haymakers and the, you know what I mean, the shit that rocks the crowd. And Tay Rock does that exceptionally well. We talking about a legend, Mount Rushmore, God tier, however you want to call it, top tier. Tay Rock is, you know what I mean? The only reason why niggas say he might not be the face of URL now is because of Gichi, but he's one of them niggas. But T-Top is just a hustler. You know what I mean? And what I mean by that is like not just a hustler with what he used to do, not just a hustler, haymaker or merch, but even hustling and battling. Like he's one of them dudes, even if you don't think he could win, he finds a way to win. He's very technical, he's very strategic, he's very tactical, and you know what I mean? It's surgical, it's well played. So I feel like going into this battle, knowing Tay Rock's stature, knowing Tay Rock's capability on a big stage, he finds a win. He finds a way to dissect that and win. I got T-Top. Not a body though. Great battle. I got T-Top.
How about Gichi versus Hollow the Din?
I shouted out Gichi for even entering Ultimate Madness 5 because after Ultimate Madness 3, I wouldn't have did it. You know what I mean? I got my bread. And, you know what I mean? Battle rap, what people don't know is battle rap is an underdog sport. So battle rap is always going to go for the niggas on the come up that haven't reached the plateau and go there. That's what it's been from the beginning because it's underground. So as much as people felt like the odds were for Gichi and Rum, they, in my opinion, they were actually stacked against them from the beginning because they won it already. And you have so many people complaining like it's rigged and don't want to see it again. So they actually had to exceed the bar. So for Gichi to go in there and even compete, stand up to him because he didn't have to do it. You know what I mean? Like I said, I know the ins and outs. And unless you get the 100, the money that you're getting in the in-between weeks, if you're a top-tier battle rapper, you can make that selling merch. So you're doing it because you just love the culture. You feel me? So shout out to Gichi and Rum for that. I don't take nothing away from that battle. Hollow the Don, you know what I mean? His last battle was versus me. I'll be lying if I tell you I don't think I won. Of course I do. I feel like I did. I don't think it was the best Hollow, but knowing Hollow from the extent that I did know him, you know what I mean? I still feel like I know him to a degree, but I'm saying when we were school, he's somebody that doesn't want to walk away with an underwhelming performance. So he goes that much harder when he feels like he didn't reach his highest potential and a bunch of other people didn't. So with that being said, it's like even going into the battle with Hollow, I could say it now because it's over. I was nervous going into it because he's somebody that could pull anything out of the hat. We kind of mirror the same attributes. He can do everything that I could do. So that being added with motivation, I kind of lean towards Hollow. And also, Houston is his second home. So, you know what I mean? We going into a situation that Houston isn't biased, but obviously if the hometown favorite is on 100, we're going to go with the hometown favorite. And I feel like in this situation, he's going to be on 100. So I'm going to go with Hollow. I'm not mad if Gichi Gotti pulls it off because, like I said, 3-time champion of the year, literally the first nigga from the West Coast to literally put that shit on his back on URL, take it to the next level, battle some of the best, win toe-to-toe. So this is not a clear battle, but I'm just saying, like, based off of where it's happening at, the last battles that both of them had, you know what I mean? Even though the judges voted for Truthful, it was still either way to me. You know what I mean? Hollow's being a little, you know what I mean, underwhelming for what people used to seeing from him. I feel like he got a little chip on the shoulder more. So I'm going with Hollow.
Big facts. Same thing. I feel like Hollow didn't like his last performance. And that's a scary Hollow. Scary Hollow. I got Hollow.
2-1.
2-1.
Yeah, 2-1.
It's usually the prediction when somebody say, right?
Yeah. No. Unless you just feel like the other niggas shouldn't be there, you're not going to ever count out a professional on getting around. Gichi Gotti, it don't matter how long he's been around. He's been around long enough to to win a round. If not, win
I
two.
think rebuttals
and upset the
are
back.
going to be very important in this battle.
Gichi's rebuttal game is
That's
crazy,
insane. I
too.
think rebuttals are very important in this battle. Because somebody's going to have a flat rebuttal and somebody's going to have
a crazy
rebuttal.
one. How about Goods versus Easy the Block Captain?
I got Goods. Feel like Easy been doing his thing, but I don't see Easy going up there on that stage and out swagging Goods. Like he gonna talk some shit to Goods, but Goods is gonna be able to talk right back to him. Goods, the shit that Easy raps about. Goods says, I've been there, I've done that, I've actually elevated, and this is what you get from what that lifestyle that you live in. I'm already on the other side of the fence of it. And Goods is gonna be up there shining.
You're giving too much. Easy gonna watch this and know how to prepare. Relax.
This got dropped to the day before.
Cut this out. We're not giving.
I gotta cut this out.
We're not giving Rashad pointers, man. Go in there and earn it.
This is dropping the day before their battle.
But yeah, drop it the day before. But nah. All joking aside, yeah, I got Goods. Like, we in an error class. Like anybody that's caffeine app on, they gonna go with Easy. Like, I only seen Goods versus Gichi, or I only seen Goods versus Tay Rock when they dropped
with
on.
Easy.
You know what I mean? So I get that. That's why I said it's one of them ones. But if you somebody that's been around as long as I've been around, and like Cortez been around because he was around before me, and you see how Goods will get in that room, and it's like, we know if Goods comes in this room right now, the room changes.
And you know what's crazy? That's a fact.
So
that's an actual fact.
So as much as people don't want to factor in how much the building plays, it plays a fact when an individual's character and charisma is that ill, they can change the dynamics of a room or change the landscape of it. He's one of them guys that can do that. I'm never going to bet against that because people don't understand majority of the battle is the battle before the battle. So when you battling a nigga like Goods that's gonna go be himself and you're not gonna tell him anything that's not gonna make him think he's that nigga, how do you beat that? Unless you have some life-changing or gravitating shit that I just don't see in Goods' character or you being able to bring out, it's no way. It's either Goods wins or it's debatable. But on the flip side, as much as I love Easy and he's damaging, I feel like Easy is 95% bulletproof. It's still a 5% that I've watched in his battles where certain individuals don't even know, okay, they're pushing a button. But for the niggas that are vets that understand it, it's the 5% that can push a button. And Goods is in that 5%. So I feel like it's not going to be a slaughter because Easy also has developed the comfortability of, nigga, I'm going to do what I'm going to do and there's nothing you can tell me. He has that with him too. I can't take that away from him. There's not too many people that change how he feels when he gets off stage. But it is some. You know what I mean? And Goods happens to be one of them because they actually talk about the same thing, like Cortez said. And Goods, we've seen Goods evolve from talking about that one thing to now talking about this and being able to do this. So in this battle, I just can't bet against him. I've seen it. You know what I mean? I'm one of the people that's been there for, I want to say, 80% of his battles because he don't got that many. So I've been there for 80% of them live and I've watched them all on camera. So I know what it takes and I got Goods. You know what I mean? But no body, no kill, but I got Goods taken.
It was one more, I forgot which battle.
It's None and Danny.
None and Danny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
None and Danny.
I got Danny.
Danny.
I just think None been battling a lot. So, Danny actually had a little month off. I can't.
He said he had a month off.
Yeah,
that's a long time with Danny,
for
right?
Danny, son. You know what I'm saying? A month off. None battled twice this month. You know what I mean? He got a lot on his plate, but congratulations to None. He's unknown. You know what I'm saying? So he can't turn down that opportunity.
At all.
You know?
Let's get that money, nigga.
Got easy walk for Danny, or is it a little difficult up against None?
No, he still got to work.
Okay.
He still got to work. You know what I mean?
How about you, Mr. St. John?
Mr. St. John's. I'm going with none.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
that's the first one y'all disagreed on.
Yeah, I'm going with none. Danny Myers is Danny Myers. I said this on my show. He's a GOAT. I highly disagree with anybody that criticizes Danny Myers or has anything negative to say, because Danny Myers is the epitome of battle rap. He's outside for whoever, whenever, however, no matter the circumstances. I'm pretty sure if you skillful and you pull up on Danny Myers on your average day, he got a clip for you, and he's gonna let the shit fly. You know what I mean? So, me being one of them niggas that'll do the same thing, I gotta respect it. It's just it will be hard for me to pick myself going against none of them right now, based on his hunger. You know what I mean? No pun intended. His shit is Hunger Games, but he just wants it really, really, really bad right now. You know what I mean? Like, I could see it in his eyes. Like, he's waiting for that moment of being in front of 2,000, getting the opportunity on Nome, and his hard work paid off, and he got it.
Facts.
And I don't think he's gonna fall short. But this is battle of the night. This could go either way, in my opinion. I don't knock.
None on the Danny battle tonight.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. I'm going with this as battle of the night. UNLKE. Nah, but I don't take nothing from Danny. If Danny pulled the battle off, I wouldn't be upset. Like I said, for me, this is my battle of the night. Both of these guys show out. Both of these guys is going to go to the next level.
I think Good's easy.
I got none edge in it.
Battle tonight.
You know what I mean? So
battle tonight.
shout out to both of them. Houston, y'all in for one with this, but I got none.
DNA, Cortez,
Good night.
Legend,
DNAGMDW.com. Pull
Thank
up,
you.
nigga.
Say it again.
DNAGMDW.com. When you check out, you go to Shopify, pay installments, which means you could buy my merch now and pay for it later. We got credit on the website.
Yeah, we're not doing that on this side. The Cortez Bodega Doc.
We're doing it on my side.
I appreciate y'all,
Tap
brothers.
in, man.
Breakers.
Thank you.
Food
Thank
Yanks.
We got all types of flavors, man. Holla.
15 minutes of fame.
You are now listening to 15 Minutes of Fame Radio.
Let's go.